Chosen one, if this message has reached you, then know, it was not by accident. There is a divine alignment happening right now in the unseen, and your spirit is being called forward for something greater. There are no coincidences when it comes to a message like this finding its way into your life. You have been summoned by a higher force because the next chapter of your destiny is opening up in ways that will blow your mind. You have been asking for clarity. You have been searching for confirmation. And this is it. Before we go deeper, I want you to pause and take a moment to fully immerse yourself in this energy. Let your heart be open. Let your mind be still. Watch this video until the very end and allow yourself to be transformed. Write your warmest wishes in the comments and type 99 to release your desires into the universe. This is not just a video. It's an energetic transmission. Your wishes are about to come true. You are activating something powerful just by being here. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. The signs have been appearing. The dreams, the synchronicities, the whispers in your spirit telling you that there is more, that something is shifting. That was not your imagination. It was your soul remembering what it came here to do. You are being reminded of your power. You are being reminded of your light. And more than anything, you are being reminded that your breakthrough is closer than it has ever been. That is why this message found you. That is why you're still here. Because the universe has something extraordinary planned for you. You see, chosen one, for a long time you've been carrying burdens that weren't yours. You've been misunderstood, doubted, overlooked, and maybe even ridiculed. And yet, you kept going. You kept believing. Even in the silence, even in the uncertainty, your spirit refused to give up. That strength is not common. That faith is not ordinary. It is sacred. And because you carried it, heaven took notice. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't even walked into yet. Your presence has been felt in places you haven't even touched. That's how powerful your essence truly is. What you've gone through wasn't random. Every trial, every delay, every moment you questioned your journey, it all served a purpose. The pressure you endured was shaping the diamond you are becoming. The darkness wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to introduce you to the version of yourself that could never be defeated. You had to be hidden for a while. Not because you were forgotten, but because your time was being preserved. And now, you're being revealed. Now, you're being called. And that calling is greater than anything you've experienced before. There are moments in life when everything changes, instantly. And this is one of those moments for you. This message is not just here to encourage you, it's here to awaken you, to jolt your spirit into remembrance, to remind you that the door is already open and all you have to do is walk through it. You've done the work. You've held the vision. Now, your reward is chasing you down. It's coming faster than you expect. And when it arrives, it will be more than you ever imagined. You may have felt like you've been waiting forever for something to break. But here's the truth. It wasn't you waiting on the blessing. It was the blessing being aligned to meet you at the exact moment you're most ready. And that moment is now. The delay wasn't denial. The waiting wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Because the level you are stepping into requires a version of you that knows exactly who they are and why they were chosen. That is who you are now. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. In fact, you were being refined in silence, in private. Because the next level is going to be so public, so undeniable, so miraculous, that people will have no choice but to admit, this was divine. And they will know it had nothing to do with luck. It was all purpose. It was all favor. It was all alignment. Now is not the time to shrink. Now is not the time to play small. You are not here to blend in. You are here to lead. You are here to shine. And even if you don't see it yet, heaven has already moved on your behalf. The moment you decided not to give up, the entire universe began to rearrange itself to bring your miracle to life. And that miracle is no longer on the way. It's here. It's ready. And it's looking for you. The people who walked away, that was necessary. The doors that closed, that was divine protection. The opportunities that didn't work out, that was divine redirection. And now, you are walking into something tailor-made for you. No more compromise, no more second-guessing. You are not here by mistake, and you're not listening to this by accident. This message is the final confirmation your soul has been waiting for. Get ready to receive without resistance. Get ready to welcome abundance without apology. You don't have to explain the blessings coming your way. You don't have to downplay your greatness. The time of hiding is over. The time of holding back is over. You are stepping into a season of reward, a season where you will finally see why you had to wait, why you had to fight, why you had to walk alone. It's all adding up now, and it's all working in your favor. Let go of the fear. Release the doubt. The future you are walking into is so much bigger than the pain you're leaving behind. The vision you hold is not a fantasy. It's a preview. It's real. And it's ready. You don't need to force it. You just need to align with it. And alignment comes when you trust the timing. When you trust the pull of your spirit. When you answer the call without needing all the answers. Your life is about to become a reflection of the seeds you planted in faith. And what's about to sprout will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural. You didn't come this far to just survive. You came here to thrive. You came here to inspire. You came here to rise. This is not just a motivational message. It is a divine activation. Something is shifting inside of you right now as you read these words. Can you feel it? That tingling sensation? That rush of energy? That's your spirit waking up to its purpose. That's your soul saying, yes, it's time. The favor on your life is not optional. It's inevitable. The blessing on your path is not random. It's assigned. And the wealth, joy, and peace you are stepping into, that's your birthright. No more playing it safe. No more hiding your light. The world needs what you carry, and it's time to deliver it. Boldly, unapologetically, powerfully. You are not here to beg for crumbs. You are here to own the table. You are not here to prove yourself to people who can't see your value. You are here to rise above the noise and walk like the chosen one you truly are. If this message has reached your heart, it's because you are ready. Ready for the shift. Ready for the blessing. Ready for the fulfillment of your divine assignment. Keep your head high. Keep your heart open. What's coming next will feel like a miracle, but it won't be one. It will be the result of your courage, your obedience, your resilience, and your alignment. The chapter ahead is so full of favor, love, and abundance. It will make up for every sleepless night, every heartbreak, every delay, and every loss. You're not just entering a new season, you're entering a new dimension. The light that's been hidden inside you is about to shine so brightly, it will blind everything that once tried to dim it. Your purpose is roaring, your power is rising, your blessing is bursting through the clouds, and your time is now. The deeper you go into this moment, the more you begin to realize that everything you've been through was shaping you for something monumental. There's a shift happening not just around you, but inside you. You're starting to think differently, feel differently, and move differently. That's not a coincidence. That's transformation. Your inner world is aligning with the frequency of greatness, and the universe has taken notice. It's no longer a question of if things will work out. It's a confirmation that they already are. Your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered, in spaces you didn't even know existed. People are being moved by unseen hands to support you. open doors for you, and bless you. Not because you asked them, but because your energy is attracting divine orchestration. Your frequency is becoming magnetic. You don't need to chase. You only need to align. When you operate in your authentic power, you naturally draw in the right people, the right resources, and the right moments. This message found you because you've reached that threshold. You're no longer who you used to be. You've outgrown the spaces that once kept you confined. The smallness you used to settle for no longer fits you. The fear that once paralyzed you now looks powerless compared to your evolving strength. You are becoming unrecognizable to the old version of you. And that's a good thing. That's how you know you're growing. That's how you know the next level is here. You didn't come this far to settle for familiar pain. You came to step into unfamiliar power. You came to break generational cycles, to rewrite the story, to shift the narrative not just for yourself, but for everyone who will be blessed because you dared to rise. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the how. You don't need all the details to trust the divine design. The unfolding will surprise you. The speed will amaze you. The abundance will overwhelm you in the best possible way. But you have to stay in position. You have to keep showing up even when it looks quiet, especially when it looks quiet, because that's when heaven is loudest. There is an energy working in your favor that doesn't require your stress, only your surrender. You're not required to have it all figured out. You're only required to believe even when you can't see, to trust even when there's no visible evidence. That kind of faith activates the supernatural. That kind of belief turns impossibilities into testimonies. Chosen one, you are no longer who life tried to convince you to be. You are who God knew you were all along. That identity, that power, that divine spark, it's being ignited in full measure now. You're no longer under the weight of old limitations. You're under divine revelation. You've seen glimpses of your future in your spirit. You've caught visions of what you're meant to become. And now, you're being pulled toward it with supernatural strength. This is the season of open doors. The kind you didn't even knock on. The kind that swing wide because your energy has already entered the room before you physically arrive. You are walking into divine acceleration. What used to take years will now take months. What used to be out of reach will now find you with ease. Because you are finally tuned into your truth. And that truth is unstoppable. There are no more detours, no more distractions, no more delays. What belongs to you cannot be blocked any longer. Not by fear, not by people, not by circumstance. The path has been cleared. The obstacles have been removed. The alignment is complete. And the next step is yours to take. Speak life over your situation. Declare victory over your journey. Don't wait until it happens. Begin celebrating now, because your vibration determines your manifestation. If you celebrate the blessing now, you speed up its arrival. If you move as though you already have it, the universe responds accordingly. It's not about pretending. It's about knowing. Knowing that you're chosen. Knowing that you're worthy. Knowing that nothing can stop what has already been divinely decided. You didn't survive just to survive. You survived to succeed. You rose through what others would have been destroyed by, and you did it with grace. That's not weakness, that's power. And that power is increasing now. You're not just attracting abundance, you're becoming abundance. You're not just calling in blessings, you're living as the blessing. And that's a shift that changes everything. Every day, your life is becoming more aligned with your purpose. Every step you take from here is taking you closer to the version of yourself that is limitless. You are not here to beg for permission. You are here to walk in divine authority. The world doesn't get to define you. Your past doesn't get to cage you. Your future is wide open, and it's calling your name. You are not going back to who you used to be. That chapter is over. You've crossed the line. You've stepped into a realm where doubt can't follow you, where fear has no voice, where delay has no power, and where your destiny is unfolding at full speed. This is what you were built for. This is why you had to go through everything you went through, to become who you are now. Don't question the timing. Don't question the message. It was meant for you. This is not just a reminder. It's a declaration. The shift is not coming. The shift is happening. Right now. Right here. And you are the center of it. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The energy in your life is changing. The doors are opening. The favor is flowing. And the victory is already yours. There is a divine spotlight being placed on you now. For so long, you moved quietly, building in the shadows, carrying visions in your heart that no one else could see. You spoke life into your future while others doubted you. You dared to believe when nothing around you looked like progress. And now the world is about to see what faith, resilience, and alignment can truly produce. What once felt like isolation was really preparation. What looked like delay was actually divine protection. Every closed door was guarding your spirit until you became too powerful to be denied. Now everything is catching up to the version of you who never gave up. The universe sees your endurance. Your energy is radiating louder than your words. You don't have to explain yourself anymore. You don't have to prove your worth. You are entering a space where results speak, and your results are about to roar. The tables are turning, the spotlight is shifting, and you, chosen one, are stepping into the center of a life you were always destined for. This message reached you now because you're walking into a moment of confirmation. Everything your spirit already knew is about to be validated in the physical realm. The vision, the signs, the quiet knowing, all of it is about to come to life. This is not imagination. This is realization. Your soul has already seen this future. Now it's your time to walk in it, without hesitation, without fear, without delay. You are not who you were even 6 months ago. Your thoughts have elevated. Your awareness has expanded. Your vibration has risen. That's why things that once held you back no longer have power over you. People who once triggered you no longer affect your peace. Circumstances that used to stress you out now dissolve in your presence. You've gained spiritual authority. You've become aligned with something higher. And that higher frequency is your new normal. You are being called to see yourself differently now. Not through the lens of your past, but through the eyes of your purpose. You are not broken. You're reborn. You are not overlooked. You're being divinely protected for something greater. You're not late. You're exactly on time. Because timing in the spiritual realm is never based on the calendar. It's based on alignment. And you, right now, are aligned. What's coming next doesn't require you to force anything. It only requires your presence. Because your presence alone is powerful. Your essence speaks volumes. You don't need to chase. You only need to attract. And you attract by being in flow, in peace, in gratitude. The more you surrender, the more things accelerate. The more you trust, the more the universe delivers. The moment you stop worrying is the moment you become magnetic. Don't be surprised if things start happening quickly now. Don't be shocked when what you thought would take a year shows up in a week. That's what happens when you enter divine timing. The acceleration is supernatural. The favor is undeniable. The breakthroughs become your new rhythm. And the blessings are simply drawn to you because you've become a match for them. There is a frequency of favor that you've tapped into, and it cannot be reversed. Once you've been activated, there is no going back. That's what this message is doing. It's triggering your divine memory. You're remembering who you are. You're remembering your power. And that memory is stronger than any doubt you ever faced. The past cannot define you anymore. The struggles that tried to break you have now become the very evidence of your strength. The pain you endured has become fuel. The silence you sat in has become clarity. And the tears you cried have now watered the soil of your harvest. Get ready to reap what you've been praying for, because it's already ripe. It's already waiting. It's already yours. Do not allow your current situation to distract you from the promise that's unfolding. Do not let temporary discomfort rob you of a permanent breakthrough. Stay focused. Stay grounded. Keep your heart open. The storm you feel now is not punishment. It's the final clearing before the sun breaks through. You are at the edge of your greatest shift. And this time, nothing is going to stop it. Your light is too bright. Your purpose is too clear. Your power is too activated. You are walking in a season where your name will carry weight, where your presence will command rooms, where your ideas will generate abundance, and where your voice will spark change. People will wonder how you did it. They'll try to understand your glow. They'll ask what shifted, and the answer will be simple. You aligned. You trusted. You refused to break. And now, the reward is unfolding in real time. But this is more than personal success. You are being positioned to elevate others, to be a beacon, to be a sign. Your life will not only be transformed, it will become proof that miracles are real, that alignment works, and that favor is powerful. What's coming to you is not just for you. It's for everyone who will see you and realize that their transformation is possible too. So stand tall, chosen one. Walk boldly. Speak life into your days. And never forget, you were sent here with a mission, and that mission is entering full bloom. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your divine season. There's something powerful rising from within you, and this time, it's not just potential. It's readiness. This is not the version of you who's still figuring things out. This is the version who has walked through fire and come out glowing. This is the version that knows. The only thing between you and everything you've been manifesting is the belief that it's already yours. And that belief is alive in you now. Chosen one, you were never just born to exist. You were born to reign. You were born to command energy, to channel wisdom, to walk with a confidence that isn't based on ego, but on divine inheritance. There's a reason the world tried to distract you, discourage you, delay you. You were carrying a future it wasn't ready for. But now it is. Now you are. This message isn't here just to remind you. It's here to anoint you, to signal that your next chapter is not only beginning, it's exploding. The spiritual gates have opened, and what's rushing through is abundance. Not just financially, but energetically, emotionally, spiritually. You are becoming whole in a way that makes you unstoppable. When you look back, you'll realize this moment was the turning point. You'll remember reading these words and knowing deep in your bones that everything was shifting. It won't be subtle. It'll be undeniable. And the evidence will keep piling up day after day, blessing after blessing. Because the spiritual work you've done behind the scenes is paying off in front of everyone. Do not be confused by quiet days or moments where it seems like nothing is happening. That stillness is sacred. That silence is power being organized. Your manifestation is not delayed. It's being perfected. What you are being prepared for is greater than you imagined. That's why it had to take this long. Not because you were forgotten, but because what's coming has to match who you've become. And who you've become is someone unshakable. You've developed spiritual eyes. You no longer get thrown off by temporary circumstances. You see beyond the visible. You trust the unseen. And because of that, you're walking in a dimension most people can't even comprehend. That's why they don't always understand your path. But that's okay. They're not supposed to. This calling was placed on you, not them. You will start to see signs increase now. Numbers, symbols, sudden opportunities, unexpected messages. Don't ignore them. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. The universe is aligning in real time to deliver what belongs to you. but more importantly, to confirm that you are on the right path. You're no longer guessing, you're guided. You're no longer chasing, you're receiving. And every new blessing that shows up will carry your spiritual fingerprint. You are awakening to a frequency that removes the need for hustle. You are stepping into flow, grace, and divine intelligence. Your mind is clearing. Your heart is healing. Your spirit is expanding. The fog is lifting. The direction is becoming clearer. The people you need are being drawn to your light, and those who are no longer aligned are gently being removed. Let them go. Let it all go. Because what's entering is so much better. Get ready for connections that elevate you, conversations that activate you, environments that energize you, and opportunities that reward you. You are no longer the one trying to find the door. You are the door. Your presence opens pathways. Your voice shifts atmospheres. Your vision attracts wealth. You are a generator of divine outcomes now. You may feel your energy shifting even as you read this. You may feel a peace washing over you, or even a surge of emotion. That's your soul agreeing with this truth. That's your future self calling you into alignment. Trust that feeling. Let it guide you. Your intuition is sharper than ever now, and it will not lead you astray. You are no longer in survival mode. You are in manifestation mode. You are no longer reacting to life. You are creating it, moment by moment, thought by thought, choice by choice. Every time you choose peace over panic, gratitude over lack, faith over fear, you're building the future you once dreamed about. And now, it's arriving. You won't have to knock on every door. Some doors will swing open just because your name is written on them in the spirit. You won't have to prove yourself to every person. Some will simply know when they encounter your energy that you are the one. The job, the money, the home, the opportunity. It will recognize you. Because you've finally recognized yourself. This is divine magnetism. This is soul alignment. This is when the inner world becomes so powerful that the outer world has no choice but to conform. Your blessings are not just coming, they're being commanded. By the frequency you've activated, by the energy you've been cultivating, and by the relentless faith you've chosen to hold on to even when everything looked uncertain. There's no more trying. There's only trusting. There's no more waiting. There's only welcoming. There's no more hoping. There's only knowing. This isn't just a message. It's a shift in your energetic signature. You are walking through a spiritual threshold. You've crossed into the dimension where faith meets fulfillment, where vision becomes reality, where effort becomes ease, and where destiny becomes your daily life. And it all starts with your decision to say yes. Yes to your power. Yes to your alignment. Yes to the next level of your divine unfolding. It's happening now, and it's happening fast. Be ready. The atmosphere around your life is shifting in a way that will soon be impossible to ignore. You may already feel it, a sense of anticipation, an inner knowing, a quiet confidence rising from deep within. That's your spirit preparing for delivery. That's your inner world responding to the signal. It's your turn. You're not hoping anymore, you're expecting. You're not praying out of desperation. You're speaking with authority. Because now you know who you are. There's something undeniable about the presence you carry when you've been through the fire and still rise. That kind of strength radiates. That kind of resilience makes the universe respond. You don't need to convince anyone that you're chosen. You don't need to explain your process or prove your potential. The energy you've cultivated speaks louder than any words ever could. You've done the inner work, and now the outer world is catching up to the truth that's already been written in your spirit. You're walking into the season of effortless recognition. The right people will see you. The right spaces will call you. The right opportunities will find you. Not because you're chasing them, but because they've been assigned to you. This is what divine alignment feels like. Doors opening without knocking, rooms making space for your voice, blessings rushing in like they've been waiting for you all along. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. Every twist in your story was part of the orchestration. Every detour was divine direction. Every delay was refining your discernment. And now, because you didn't give up, because you stayed the course, you're being rewarded. This message is the green light you've been waiting for. This is your confirmation. This is your moment to walk in full boldness and divine authority. It's time to stop questioning if it's really happening. It is. It's time to stop worrying if you're worthy. You are. It's time to stop playing small out of habit. You've outgrown the small version of you. The one who used to shrink to make others comfortable. The one who second-guessed their instincts. The one who dimmed their light to fit in with people who were never meant to go with you to the next level. That version of you was necessary for a season. But that season is over now. This is the era of emergence, of visibility, of overflow. You will no longer hide what was meant to shine. You will no longer withhold what was meant to bless. You are the carrier of something sacred, and now it must be shared. With the world, with boldness, with no apologies. The things you once feared no longer have power over you. The doubts that used to paralyze you now seem small in comparison to the fire that's been reignited in your soul. You've become unstoppable not because everything is perfect, but because your faith is unshakable. You've seen too much to go back now. You've healed too much to play small. You've risen too far to retreat. The blessings coming next are going to surprise you, but not your spirit. Because your spirit already knows. Your soul has already seen it. This is the part where life catches up to your faith, where reality aligns with your vision, where the invisible becomes tangible. There will be moments very soon when you will pause and whisper to yourself, "This is what I prayed for." And not only that, but you will realize it's better than you imagined. The timing will make sense. The journey will make sense. Every no, every exit, every hard season, it will all become part of the divine pattern that was leading you exactly where you are now. Do not be discouraged by how quiet it may still feel. Do not be misled by the illusion of stillness. Underneath the surface, there's movement. In the unseen, there's momentum. In the spirit realm, there's a release happening, and it's being delivered with your name on it. Keep preparing like it's already yours, because it is. Act like it, speak like it, think like it. Your words have become commands. Your thoughts have become instructions. Your energy has become a magnet. And what's being drawn to you now is of a different level entirely. You're no longer attracting what you want, you're attracting what you are. And because you've shifted your identity, your entire reality is shifting with you. Chosen one, money will find you. Even in hiding, riches are your destiny. Let this truth stir something deep inside your spirit. Let this message call out to the very core of your being, because you are not here by accident. You are not watching this because of coincidence. This is divine alignment, and it's time for you to hear the truth about who you are and the wealth that is searching for you. The riches that are connected to your name are not temporary. They are eternal, written into your destiny long before you ever doubted your power. Even when you felt overlooked, hidden, isolated, or forgotten, money was already on the way. Your abundance does not rely on location, popularity, or even effort. It relies on the calling you carry and the divine favor attached to your life. Chosen one, you must watch this message until the end. There is a shift happening as you listen, as you open your heart. This is not just a video, it's a frequency of breakthrough. If you feel something stirring in your soul, that is confirmation. Comment below your warmest wishes and write 99. This is the chapter of wishes coming true. and the universe moving on your behalf. The moment you align with this truth, you allow supernatural favor to flood into your life. Now, chosen one, like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. You may have been hiding, not by choice, but because the world wasn't ready for you. Your light is powerful, your presence is undeniable, and your wealth is magnetized to your unique energy. You weren't overlooked, you were protected, and while you were being prepared in the quiet, the abundance that belongs to you was being assigned to your name. Riches are not just something you pursue, they are part of your purpose. And when something is destined, it doesn't matter where you are, it will find you. The money that's coming to you is not ordinary. This wealth is attached to your soul contract, not your situation. It doesn't care if you're hidden, misunderstood, or even doubted. The people who bypassed you didn't delay your wealth. They only made room for a more divine delivery. You are the kind of person whose blessings find them in secret, the kind of soul who receives in silence and shocks the world in the open. You may be hidden now, but you will be revealed in abundance. You will emerge, not just with provision, but with a divine overflow. You were not created to chase money. You were designed to attract it. You are not built for struggle. You are built for overflow. Even in moments of stillness, the energy of wealth is searching for you. Opportunities are being stirred behind closed doors. Contracts are being prepared with your name on them. Banks you've never walked into will one day fund your dreams. People you've never met will soon invest in your vision. Wealth is chasing you down, even when you don't see it. Every hidden season has been your training ground. You are building your inner empire in silence. You are constructing the character required to hold unstoppable wealth. You are developing the spiritual muscle to carry financial power that doesn't fade. The wealth that's on its way is not for temporary display. It's legacy level. It's designed to multiply. It's created to expand through you and bless others. You are not just a recipient of riches. You are a distributor of abundance. You are a walking, breathing channel of divine prosperity. And you don't need to be loud to be powerful. You don't need to be seen to be blessed. You don't need to be known to be chosen. Your wealth does not depend on exposure. It depends on alignment. And you, dear one, are finally aligned. The delay is over. The drought has ended. The silence has passed. Now comes the sound of wealth knocking on your door. Now comes the opening of supernatural vaults. Now comes the fulfillment of everything that has been waiting for you to simply believe. You've been prepared in the background, but now you are being pushed into a spotlight of favor. Your story is about to shift dramatically, and money will be one of the clearest signs. Not because you worship it, but because it was always meant to serve you. Your soul was not built for scarcity. Your identity is not poverty. You are abundance in motion. Your vibration calls wealth toward you. Your faith draws miracles. Your energy is magnetic, and money listens to that energy. Even if you whisper, it hears you. There are divine deposits being made in your name, and no one can block what has already been stamped with heavenly approval. There is no enemy, no lie, no limitation strong enough to stop what's coming for you. You've been through enough tests. You've survived enough storms. Now comes the reward that flows even when you're resting. Now comes the compensation for all the tears you cried behind closed doors. Now comes the divine flood of provision that was delayed, but never denied. You don't have to beg. You don't have to force. You don't even have to explain. All you need to do is remain faithful, grounded, and open. Stay aligned with your higher self. Stay connected to the divine plan. Money will show up in unexpected places. It will find you in the middle of nowhere. It will appear when you least expect it. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And your financial future is proof of that truth. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The laws of energy, vibration, and divine timing are lining up for you in ways that are miraculous. You are not missing out. You are being positioned. And when it's your moment, no one will be able to deny the favor that surrounds you. Wealth is on the move. It's searching for those whose hearts are ready, those whose intentions are pure, those who have passed the silent tests and remained faithful. And that's you. Chosen one, you are not just attracting wealth. You are wealth. You are the embodiment of abundance. Your steps are ordered by a force that cannot fail. That's why even if you hide, even if you rest, even if you retreat to rebuild, the riches you were promised will still locate you. Because you were not made to be average. You were not made to be broke. You were made to overflow. And now, the time of overflow has come. There is a reason you have felt different all your life. It's because you were born with a frequency that wealth responds to. Even when you didn't know who you were, even when you doubted your worth or questioned your path, something within you kept pulling you forward. That silent whisper inside your soul kept reminding you that you were made for more. That whisper wasn't just hope, it was prophecy. And now, what was once whispered is becoming visible. What was once delayed is being delivered. You are not just in a season of breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. You don't have to scream to be heard in the spirit realm. Your energy is already speaking louder than words. You've paid the price of silence. You've endured seasons where no one saw your value, where your effort went unnoticed, where you gave and received nothing in return. But money saw you. Heaven took note. And now you're about to receive what eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and minds have not imagined. This isn't the kind of wealth that just pays bills. This is the kind of wealth that builds empires, frees generations, and plants seeds for eternity. Your destiny is magnetic. Even if you tried to run from it, you couldn't escape it. You've been set apart for a reason. Your journey had to look different. Others may have gotten quick wins, fast fame, or shortcuts. But you were never meant to follow the crowd. You were forged in silence, shaped in solitude, and developed in hiddenness. And now that your foundation is unshakable, the floodgates can open. And they will. Money will not just come to you, it will cling to you. It will multiply because of you. It will follow you because it recognizes your authority. There's a shift happening around you. People who once ignored you will look again. Doors that were once closed will swing open without you knocking. Invitations will appear with your name already printed. The room will already be prepared. The table will already be set. The wealth that's being sent to you has your soul print on it. No one else can touch what belongs to you. And even if they tried, it would slip through their hands because it's coded to your destiny. It will recognize your vibration and obey your command. You were created to be a lighthouse in the storm, a guiding force in a world full of chaos. That's why you're being blessed. Not because you begged, but because you carry purpose. Not because you chased, but because you aligned. The power of divine riches is not about possession. It's about position. And now you're stepping into position. You're stepping into a realm where money obeys your frequency, where abundance becomes your rhythm, and where overflow becomes your new normal. You are not hidden from wealth. You are hidden for wealth, for a divine timing that has finally arrived. What was once withheld for your protection is now being released for your elevation. You're not just going to receive, you're going to reign. This is not the end of your story, it's the rising chapter. You are being revealed to the world as the one they overlooked, but heaven never forgot. And now, the reward is coming fast. It will feel surreal. It will shock you how easily it flows. But don't second guess it. You've earned this by spiritual alignment, by silent endurance, and by divine obedience. You are being crowned in secret so that you can rule in public. You are being enriched behind the scenes so that you can shine when the curtains open. and no one will be able to explain how it happened. Because it wasn't a strategy. It wasn't a connection. It wasn't luck. It was a divine declaration. You were chosen. And when you're chosen, favor chases you. Wealth flows to you. Doors fly open for you. This money that's coming to you is going to show up in wild, unexpected ways. Some will call it coincidence. Others will call it magic. But you'll know it's destiny. It's the result of an ancient agreement between your soul and the divine. It's the fruit of every unseen seed you planted. And no one can curse what has already been commanded to be blessed. Money will not just touch your hands. It will touch your atmosphere. Everything around you will begin to change. You'll notice your mindset expanding, your vision growing, your confidence rising, your spirit lifting. And as you elevate, so will your bank account. So will your influence. So will your voice. Because this is not just about money. It's about movement. A divine movement that needs your leadership. A spiritual economy that needs your anointing. A world in need of the light that only you can carry. That's why money is drawn to you. Because wealth recognizes purpose, and yours is sacred. When you start walking in your divine assignment, everything else aligns. Money, health, peace, relationships. It all begins to harmonize with your frequency. Because you are no longer operating from lack, you are operating from light, from truth, from alignment. You're not trying to become rich. You are realizing that you were always rich. Rich in soul, rich in spirit, rich in favor. And now the physical is just catching up to the spiritual. Stay grounded, stay aware. The signs will come quickly. A message, a call, a sudden opportunity, a deposit. It may seem small at first, but it will grow. It will multiply. Just like you. Because you are the soil where blessings grow fast. You are the field where wealth expands. And your roots are deep enough to hold the harvest that's coming. Do not shrink when the riches start flowing. Do not doubt when the miracles begin multiplying. You're not lucky. You're aligned. You're not unworthy. You're unstoppable. You're not random. You're divine. And money recognizes what's divine. That's why it's seeking you. That's why it's moving toward you right now. Not because you're chasing it, but because it remembers the frequency of your soul. It knows the rhythm of your calling. It understands the signature of your purpose. Even if you went off the radar, even if you tried to hide, even if you felt invisible, wealth never forgot you. It always knew your location. Your zip code doesn't matter. Your job title doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter. What matters is your energy, your faith, your alignment. And now that all three are activated, get ready. The current of abundance is accelerating. There's a divine GPS on your blessings. They're coded to your name, encrypted with your purpose, and magnetized to your destiny. They cannot be stolen. They cannot be redirected. They cannot be blocked. You are the final destination. You are the landing pad. You are the vault being filled. And you're going to feel it. The release, the flow, the ease, the increase. This is your wealthy era. This is your expansion timeline. This is your prophetic payday. Let nothing distract you from it. Let no voice talk you out of it. Let no fear shrink your expectation. You are walking in divine timing, and that timing has wealth written all over it. There are seasons when you won't be able to see the blessing, but you will feel the pull. A quiet stirring in your spirit, a sense that something is shifting beneath the surface. That is how divine wealth often begins, silently, invisibly, but with undeniable power. Just like roots breaking ground before a tree is ever seen, your abundance is growing underground right now. You may not hear the full roar yet, but the rumble is building. You are closer than ever to the manifestation of riches that have been tracking you for years. This is not the time to doubt. This is not the time to look around and compare yourself to others who seem ahead. Because you are not late, You are arriving exactly on schedule. Divine riches are not just about being in the right place. They are about being in the right state of mind, the right spiritual posture. And now you are aligned. You've gone through the fire. You've learned to trust when it didn't make sense. You've shown faith when logic would have told you to give up. That kind of resilience rewrites timelines. That kind of belief magnetizes miracles. You are no longer in a season of asking. You're in a season of receiving. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to hustle for validation. You've already been chosen. The wealth that is coming will reflect the value you carry in your soul, not the opinions people had about you. You will be rewarded for what you held in secret, not what you flaunted in public. And your reward is great. Money is about to become familiar. It will not just be something you think about. It will be something you feel every day. Not in anxiety, but in comfort. Not in panic, but in peace. You will begin to carry the frequency of someone who expects increase, someone who attracts without effort, someone who moves in quiet confidence. Because now you are becoming the version of you that money cannot ignore. You'll wake up with divine instructions. You'll be led to the right people, the right investments, the right environments. You'll no longer feel the need to chase trends or please the crowd. Your wealth won't be built by imitation. It will be built by inspiration. Original ideas will flow like water. Solutions will appear out of nowhere. Resources will attach to your name before you even make a request. Because when you're walking in divine wealth, you don't beg, you attract. You don't push, you align. Every limitation you once believed in is dissolving. The false ceilings, the ancestral patterns of lack, the societal pressure to settle, they are all crumbling before your eyes. You were not meant to live paycheck to paycheck. You were not designed to survive. You were destined to thrive. You were born for financial freedom that multiplies, not just for yourself, but for every life you're meant to impact. Your wealth is meant to build bridges, create movements, and shift generations. There are people waiting on the version of you who is fully funded, fully blessed, fully activated, and that version is emerging now. Not someday, not when conditions are perfect. Now, because the energy of wealth doesn't wait for perfection. It responds to readiness. And you, chosen one, are ready. You're not the same person you were last year, or last month, or even last week. Something has clicked. Something has risen. And now, the universe is responding to your upgrade with opportunities, finances, favor. You won't have to try to be impressive. Your story will speak for itself. People will see the difference in your glow, your energy, your movement. There will be a weight of divine favor on everything you touch. Not because of ego, but because of elevation. You've outgrown the struggle mindset. You've broken the agreement with scarcity. And now, wealth is your covenant. Prosperity is your new foundation. Abundance is your next chapter. The people who once overlooked you will wonder how it happened. How you went from hidden to highly favored. How you transitioned from silence to success. But they won't understand that your wealth was spiritual before it became visible. That your breakthrough was internal before it ever became external. That you were crowned in the spirit long before you were ever seen on the stage. You didn't just attract this. You aligned for this. You made space for it. You let go of fear, of shame, of playing small. You stopped apologizing for your power. And that's when everything shifted. You're not greedy for more. You're ready for what was already yours. There's nothing selfish about stepping into overflow when you know it's meant to bless others too. And you are that person. The one who will build, share, sow, and still rise higher. Every step you take from now on is blessed. Every room you enter carries your vibration before you even speak. Every idea you receive is a seed of wealth. Don't overthink it. Don't resist it. Flow with it. Follow the energy. The doors that are opening now were locked before, not because you didn't deserve access, but because your energy wasn't fully ready. But now it is. You are walking in divine readiness, and divine readiness always attracts divine riches. There will be moments in the coming days when your jaw will drop, when you'll be speechless by how suddenly it all changes. The call you weren't expecting, the connection you didn't see coming, the check you didn't ask for, the message that shifts everything. These are not coincidences. They are divine confirmations, signs that the hiding season is over and the harvest season has begun. You are not just about to receive money. You are about to become a hub of wealth. Money will come to you and through you with power. It will not control you. It will obey you. It will become a tool, not a tyrant. You will master it, not fear it, because your spirit is grounded, your vision is clear, your heart is pure. And that is the foundation wealth requires to grow without limits. You're not alone in this journey. There are invisible forces working for you. Divine helpers, spiritual allies, ancestral energies, all moving to position you where your blessings are waiting. You may feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're actually in the center of everything that matters. And soon, that truth will be undeniable. Your life will reflect it. Your account will mirror it. Your environment will echo it. Don't be surprised when the numbers rise. Don't flinch when the blessings multiply. Don't retreat when the spotlight comes. You've been made for this, designed for this, destined for this. And every step you've taken, yes, even the painful ones, have been guiding you toward this moment. You were never just hidden. You were being planted. And now, you're about to bloom into someone the world cannot ignore. There is a sacred shift happening in your life right now, and you can feel it. Not everyone can see it, but you can feel it. A quiet certainty rising in your bones. It's the knowing that you're no longer waiting for the right time. You are the right time. That the blessing isn't in the future. It's unfolding now. You are becoming the person that wealth is aligned with. You're matching the frequency that divine riches respond to. This is no longer about belief. It's about embodiment. Money doesn't just come to those who want it. It comes to those who are aligned with it. You are learning to walk like the version of you who already has the wealth. To speak like the one who is already living the overflow. To think like someone who understands that they are a magnet for miracles, not a beggar for blessings. That energy, this new frequency you're stepping into, is what's pulling abundance toward you from every direction. From places you didn't expect. From sources you didn't even know existed. You are awakening the treasure that was always buried inside you. The world tried to convince you that your light needed to be toned down. That you needed to shrink to fit in, that you should silence your vision to avoid judgment. But now you know, what they tried to suppress was sacred. What they ignored was rare. What they couldn't handle was divine. Your brilliance is no longer negotiable. Your purpose is no longer hidden, and your wealth is no longer delayed. The truth is, you've already crossed the line between lack and legacy. Maybe it didn't show up in your reality yet, but in the spiritual realm, it's already done. You've already made the energetic shift. You've already broken the chains. You've already activated the divine order. That means your wealth is not a possibility. It's an inevitability. And there is nothing anyone can do to stop what's already been decided for you. Every moment you felt overlooked, underpaid, undervalued, it all ends now. The financial drought ends. The cycle of barely enough breaks. The era of waiting is finished. You are stepping into a new chapter where riches don't just trickle in, they rush in. Where provision doesn't just arrive on time, it overflows. This is the era of open heavens over your life, and money will be one of the first signs of confirmation. Watch how your presence starts commanding new levels of attention. Not because you're seeking it, but because wealth walks with you. It will be in your posture, in your confidence, in your stillness, in your peace. There's a difference when someone is carrying divine prosperity, and you will be that difference in every room you walk into. People won't know exactly what changed, but they'll feel it. That's because your energy is becoming undeniable, and money is simply responding to the power that's waking up inside you. This is not just about physical currency. It's about energetic currency. About being so deeply rooted in your identity that every choice you make becomes a portal to more abundance. You will find yourself in conversations that lead to unexpected breakthroughs. You'll stumble upon opportunities that feel like miracles. You'll receive offers that seem too good to be true, because they are too good, and they are true, because they're yours. And the beauty of it all? You didn't have to force it. You didn't have to manipulate or hustle or sacrifice your soul to get here. You just had to align. You just had to trust. You just had to be willing to let go of the version of you that was never meant to carry the wealth you were destined for. And now that you've done that, the path is clear. The floodgates are open. The reward is on its way, and it's bigger than you think. There are people who will try to understand how this all happened so fast. They'll try to trace your steps, mimic your movements, decode your decisions. But they won't find the secret in the actions. They'll only find it in the alignment. Because this wealth wasn't earned through external effort alone, it was manifested from inner truth. You became the wealth first in spirit, and now the material is catching up to the spiritual. So breathe deep, stand tall. You're no longer surviving, you're thriving. You're no longer wishing, you're receiving. You're no longer hiding, you're being revealed. This money is not just a transaction, it's a transformation. Every dollar that finds you carries evidence that you've crossed into divine territory. Every blessing that lands in your lap confirms what heaven has already spoken. You are chosen. You are covered. You are wealthy. And the most powerful part? This isn't the peak. It's only the beginning. You're stepping into an era of continual increase. One breakthrough won't be the end of it. It'll be the catalyst. What starts as a single stream will multiply into rivers. What looks like one check will unfold into a cascade of contracts, clients, deals, and divine gifts. Your name will be brought up in rooms where you've never set foot. Your work will be mentioned in circles that were once closed off to you. Your impact will go far beyond your sight. Because when you are chosen, money doesn't just find you, it follows you. It chases you. It serves you. And it flows through you to bless everything you touch. You are no longer the one watching from the sidelines. You're no longer the one applauding other people's breakthroughs while wondering when yours will arrive. Your time is now. The shift is here. The confirmation is showing up. And this wealth will be your signature. Not just in your bank account, but in your peace, your joy, your clarity, and your power. Even when you step into rest, money will move. Even when you're not chasing it, money will be chasing you. Even in hiding, even in silence, even in solitude, riches will still locate you. Because the universe knows who you are. Destiny knows your name, and wealth knows your soul. There is no hiding from destiny. No matter how far you retreat, how silent you become, or how invisible the world tries to make you feel, what is meant for you will still find you. This is not fantasy. This is spiritual law. Wealth connected to purpose is not just promised, it's programmed into your path. And now, everything you've walked through, every closed door, every detour, every disappointment, was secretly guiding you right into divine alignment. You didn't miss your moment. You were molded for it. You've reached a point in your journey where the inner work is about to become outer evidence, where your healing is translating into harvest, where your silence is converting into substance. The riches that are flowing to you now aren't just money. They're clarity, certainty, and confirmation. The fog is lifting. The doubt is disappearing. What once looked like delay is now revealing itself as divine preparation. You are not just becoming rich, you are becoming ready. This readiness is magnetic. It draws wealth without begging. It attracts opportunities without effort. It pulls miracles into your orbit because miracles recognize movement, and you, chosen one, are in motion. You're not standing still anymore. Even in stillness, your spirit is ascending. You are climbing dimensions with every decision to believe in yourself. And every dimension comes with a new level of prosperity, a new level of provision, a new level of power. There are doors opening that don't even require keys anymore. That's what happens when alignment replaces striving. What others had to grind for, you will receive by grace. What others had to chase, you will inherit with peace. Not because you didn't work, but because your work was spiritual first. You labored in belief. You tilled the soil of your spirit. You invested in your elevation when no one else saw the vision. And now, all of heaven is backing your next steps. You are not in a rush, you are in rhythm. Divine wealth flows to those who move with intention, not desperation. You've exited the frequency of fear. You're no longer attached to outcomes, you're connected to alignment. That's why your energy feels different now. That's why money is magnetized to your vibration. You no longer feel lack as your identity. You feel expansion. And that expansion is about to show up in ways that even you didn't expect. There's a kind of wealth that feels like home. That doesn't just fill your account, but fills your soul. That's what's coming to you. Money that feels like alignment. Financial breakthroughs that arrive with peace, not pressure. Payments that flow with purpose. Clients, contracts, and creative ideas that don't drain you, but elevate you. You've outgrown the struggle template. You've shed the scarcity shell. Now comes the overflow lifestyle.